Hello and welcome back to my channel Biostudies. Myself Komal, your biology tutor. So, today's topic of discussion is permanent tissues from the chapter Anatomy of Flowering Plants. So, let's begin. Our first slide based on the flow chart of plant tissues. Plant tissues are of two types, meristematic and permanent tissues. We have completed this topic of meristematic tissues. So it's time to learn permanent tissues. Permanent tissue are divided into two types, that is simple and complex permanent tissues. Simple permanent tissue further divides into parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Complex one divides into xylem and phloem. So what is permanent tissues? So let's define it first. Permanent tissues in plants are a group of cells. Basically, tissues are a group of cells, but here the main point is they lost the ability to divide. In case of meristematic tissues, the cells are dividing in nature. But here the cells lose the ability to divide, they attain a definite form and function. They are specialized to perform specific function like support, transport, photosynthesis and storage. Listen, it's a very easy thing. Meristematic tissues are made up of cells that have the capability or ability to divide. They divide. One cell divide into two by periclinal or anticlinal divisal, they will divide. But here you can see the term itself suggests permanent term, itself suggests the cells lose the ability to divide. Now what they will do? They attain a definite form and function. The role is specific. They specifically perform a function like to support or performing photosynthesis or storage or transport. Yes. So that is permanent tissues. Okay? Very easy. I have already told these are of two types, simple and complex. Okay. So let's start with the simple permanent tissues. Very easy. Simple means all cells are similar in structures. We all know tissues are made up of cells, and here the cells are similar in structure and function. And these are of parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma types. First type of simple permanent tissue is parenchyma. Parenchyma forms the major component within organs. The cells of parenchyma are isodiametric. What is isodiametric? It's a very important term. For parenchyma, we always use that these cells are isodiametric. But what is isodiametric cells? Isodiametric cells that have approximately equal dimensions in all the directions, means their length, breadth, thickness are nearly same, and these cells are typically spherical, oval, round or polygonal in shape. Right? Parenchyma walls, the cell walls are thin, made of cellulose. They may either closely packed or have small intercellular spaces. Basically, the parenchyma cells, जो parenchyma cells है, उनके बीच में जो space है, cells के बीच में जो space है, that is known as intercellular space, is very less or very small. Yes, here you can see in this diagram, this is the TS, transverse section of parenchyma. Here you can see the intercellular spaces. These are very small actually, right? These are very tightly, compactly packed. And here you can see the cell walls are very thin. And this is the LS or the longitudinal section of the parenchyma. Here you can see the vacant vacuoles are there. There are chloroplasts. Functions, that is photosynthesis, is storage and secretions. Okay, so next slide is types of parenchyma. It is not in the NCERT book, but this type of questions asked in the competitive exams, so that's why I'm telling you here. Types of parenchyma tissues. So you can see there are different types of parenchyma. There are prosenchyma, stellate word is related to star shaped parenchyma, Epidermis is a type of parenchyma that is with the cuticle layer, outer side layer. Arenchyma is a type of parenchyma. There are chlorenchyma, there are storage parenchyma. So, okay. First is chlorenchyma. Chlorenchyma, the name suggests chlorenchyma, chloroplast is present. They contain chloroplast. These are found in green parts of the plants like leaves. And the function is photosynthesis. Next is arenchyma. Arenchyma, the word again itself suggests air cavity is present. That means space is present in between, and it is actually found in or common in aquatic plants. These provides buoyancy and gaseous exchange. These are the functions of these arenchyma because they have large air space between the cells. Next is storage parenchyma. Because again I am telling you, parenchyma, it's a type of permanent tissue, means the functions are specialized. So here the specific function is of storage. They store food, water and other nutrients in sabhi parts mein, roots mein, stems mein, fruits mein. Function is again storage. Very simple. Next is water storing parenchyma, hydroenchyma. They store water in succulent plants. Ideoblast cells, these are specialized parenchyma. They store substances like oils, tannins, crystals, storage as well as defense. क्योंकि जो ये crystals हैं कुछ secondary metabolites को भी ये store करते हैं ताकि defense यानी कि कोई भी अगर कोई अटैकिंग स्पीशी आती है जो प्लांट को अफेक्ट कर रही है तो उससे जो प्लांट अपने आप को कैसे डिफेंस करेगा बाय सिक्रीटिंग सम सेकेंडरी मेटाबोलाइट्स जो भी उसको अटैक करेगा एनिमल, अगर वो उस पर फीड करेगा तो वो एक्चुअली डाई हो जाएगा. सो इस तरीके से प्लांट डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म भी होता है. So, if you have any doubt in any part of this lecture, put your doubts in the comment section. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.